fight is a PFL Europe regular season contest in the women's flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She's a striking specialist and stands 5 feet 6.5 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 124.3 pounds and in 11 professional contests, has amassed 6 victories and 5 defeats. Fighting out of Bielsko-Biała, Poland, Marta Waliczek. Fighting out of the red corner, she is a wrestling specialist and stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 125.2 pounds and has an even record of 5 wins and 5 defeats. Fighting out of Gothenburg, Sweden, Cornelia Holm. Referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Cornelia Holm in the red, Marta Waliczek in the gray. Another contest in the women's flyweight division, winner advancing to the PFL Europe playoffs.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Let's go.
Touch of the gloves. And a double jab leg kick from Waliczek to start things.
Now, Cornelia Holm is going to maintain her composure here because she knows that Waliczek starts fast. She knows she's going to be on her toes, moving very quickly, and Holm's just got to time her opportunity right to get this fight closed down and try and take it to the floor. What she doesn't want to be doing is dealing with the range and the striking of Waliczek all the way through this fight.
This is exactly what Waliczek wants to be doing. Stay moving on your feet, don't stand still, because that takedown will be there for Holm at that time.
Good movement by Waliczek here. Nice inside low kick, but she was almost knocked off balance.
Yeah, Holm tried to grab a hold of that leg and go for a takedown, but she wasn't able to get it. Good calf kick there from the Polish fighter, Waliczek.
Holm pressuring behind a good defense here. Trying not to let any of these strikes slip through the guard.
Nice combination from Waliczek so far.
Oh, big right hand. Sends Holm off balance, yeah.
Waliczek does a good job of using her footwork to disguise her strikes, switching her stance to power the strikes as well. Nice body kick again from the left leg. That's 3 times we've seen that now.
Holm is pretty heavy on that front leg. I'd love to see more of those calf kicks Waliczek threw a couple times.
Tested a high kick there, then a stabbing kick to the midsection, mixing it up nicely early from Marta Waliczek.
Now that front kick was an interesting one because I was wondering whether Waliczek would use it, because as you can see, Holm is quite square when she's moving forward. But the danger, of course, is that kick gets caught like that and you end up on the floor.
She used an up kick there as Holm was trying to jump down on top of her. Bought her some time to get back to her feet, and now a bit of a clinch here. We'll see if the wrestler Holm can take advantage of this while she's got a hold of her.
Good work by Holm, controlling that tricep, holding her opponent into the clinch for these knees. But Waliczek looks very strong here. She's great at building frames on the inside, anti-clinch frames that allow her to get herself to safety, but also to strike up the center line with these knees.
Now, Holm is waiting for a mistake from Waliczek, but so far she's been doing really well and stopping the takedown there. Great work. Going for a choke, maybe. Holm's got her head back up.
It was great work by Marta Waliczek to step out of that inside trip opportunity from Cornelia Holm. Take a look at the ref cam here. Inside of 2 minutes now in this first round.
Good movement by Waliczek still, but I do feel like she's slowing down a little bit. Cornelia Holm is plodding forward with a good defense. She keeps getting caught with shots, but she's just not discouraged with that forward momentum. Can Waliczek maintain this? As we were talking about earlier on in the night, Sean, you set a pace in the first round. The challenge is maintaining that for 15 minutes.
Holm's going to walk her down for 15 minutes for sure.
And certainly setting an early pace, it can wear on your opponent, but there's the psychological game that's played when that opponent, who maybe has a tough time early dealing with the pace, sees you slowing down, and only boosts confidence, and that changes fights.
This is something else that's going to sap the body, the energy as well. Strikes to the body, hanging on that single necktie, dragging your opponents around and forcing them to hit the brakes and use strength to stop them being bullied. These knees at the center line, and really good control of the gun arm again from Cornelia Holm.
Trying to drag her, take her back, but good defense from Waliczek. She can finish this.
Holm's got both legs.
Good head position here as well, but you can see that post of Waliczek, the veins through the deltoid. My goodness, she's got some muscles on her upper body. But she's broken down now. Cornelia Holm in top position where she does her best work.
I'm equally shredded, Dan.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just don't like showing it off.
That's why I've demanded you wear a blazer while we work together, my friend. I don't want to be shown up.
Nice work here by Holm, trying to post a knee on the left arm of Marta Waliczek. Doesn't have a lot of time to work from this top position.
Ready. Ready.
I want to see more forward pressure from Holm now.
Sidesteps that spinning back kick from Marta Waliczek.
Oh, head kick!
Head kick dropped home. Can Marta Waliczek capitalize?
Cornelia Holm's got her eyes on her opponent. She's not out of this yet. Does Waliczek want to go to the floor with her? Is she hurt enough to dominate on the floor? Smart move.
Oh, that would have been an illegal kick had it landed. Marta Waliczek needs to be careful.
Use your position here.
Make sure it's not a grounded opponent she's throwing those strikes at.
Good low kicks here.
Use your position.
She brought that leg up so easily.
Beating up the legs of Cornelia Holm here.
Stop.
Referee stands it up. Didn't think those were meaningful enough. Kick attempt again there. Waliczek goes right back to the well.
It's a nice body kick there. Now some knees from Waliczek, and because she's got the single necktie control, she's able to land more meaningful knees than Cornelia Holm will.
Hands away from her eyes then.
Holm still pushing forward here. She seems to have recovered, and now Waliczek's more flat on her feet again.
There was a big explosion there in that flurry. Oh, spinning back wheel kick!
A lot of explosion, a lot of excitement to see your opponent drop like that. But you've got to think that's 90 seconds into the second round. There's a lot more fight to go. Cornelia Holm seems to be back on it, but she's still vulnerable to those kicks. She's still reaching.
She needs to walk Waliczek down, but when you know your opponent can bring that leg up so fast, it's a scary thought going in there so fast.
I'd want to be as close to her as possible with head kicks like that.
And you can see now Waliczek.
Oh, that was a good calf kick. That really had an effect.
And trying to measure this distance, but harder to do when someone's chopping your legs out from under you.
Look at that lead leg. Oh, another head kick, my goodness. That lead leg of Marta, though, definitely was hurt by that calf kick. I wonder if Cornelia Holm recognized it.
And those calf kicks add up so fast. 2 or 3 and your leg is done.
Look how she's moving on that leg. It's not working well, just that one kick.
Yeah, the ankle or the leg is compromised in some way. She still was able to pivot on it for that last head kick.
She may have damaged the nerve that's controlling the foot. Her foot is moving in a really weird way.
Oh, there it is again!
Kicked her foot right out from under her and falls into the position where she finished round number 1. She's got 2 minutes to work here, does Cornelia Holm.
Again, that was perfect perfectly targeted as she was on one leg, took her base away.
And Holm wants to be on top, but she also wants to be back on her feet because that leg is damaged. So this may actually be good for the Polish fighter Waliczek.
That's a good point. And one thing I would be doing if I was in Waliczek's corner is I wouldn't be bringing the stool in between rounds. You don't want a fighter sitting down then trying to stand up on a damaged leg like that.
I wonder what the corner from Holm is yelling at her right now. I'd be yelling, get back up.
Yeah, right.
90 seconds remain in the second round.
How's your Swedish, Sean O'Connell?
It's not great.
I'm sure Holm's a little relieved that at least the fight's in her range now.
She's not really doing too much with this position, though. She's not throwing any strikes. She's just posturing up. Not really trying to pass her guard.
Putting in a little bit of body work here, just I think to stay active.
You've got to show me more if you want to keep this position. You need to work in this position.
Says, give me some more work if you want to stay here.
And you've got to think, you know, those two head kicks, this could be a 10-8 round that Cornelia Holm's working against here. She might have to try and dig herself out of a hole in this round, and if she's in top position, not really landing a great deal. Yes, she's controlling the fight, but she's not racking up points on the scorecards necessarily.
So much going on in both of them heads. The head kicks, the calf kicks.
Right.
I'm safe on the ground right now. Do I want to get back up?
Well, just the momentum swings we've seen in under 2 rounds in this fight have been pretty intense. Right, Cornelia Holm got the top position to close round number 1, was feeling confident coming out of the corner, and then bam, eats a head kick, gets dropped.
You've got to think how competitive this is, and then we had the Havish Skatizi fight as well, another really competitive flyweight fight. I think we might have this all the way through this flyweight division. They're so evenly matched.
Ready?
At Virtu Motorsports Arena in Newcastle, England. Pawing jab from Cornelia Holm. Right into the face of Marta Waliczek, who will look to stay out of distance.
Goes for the calf again, but Waliczek was out of the way of that one. Still definitely affecting her movement, though. She's not moving correctly on that left foot. She's still keeping her heel elevated. Doesn't look comfortable.
Oh, right hand landed there for Holm as Waliczek tries to circle out away from the power.
No calf kicks yet from Holm. Very surprised by that.
She's got to set it up. Here's the opportunity. Every time Waliczek plants on that lead foot to punch, if I was Cornelia Holm, I would be hacking into that lead leg.
For sure, and every single time she moves to her left, that leg is there for the taking.
There it is.
Oh, I felt that one myself. Oh, a nice takedown. Very nice. Good timing. That outside reap on the level change.
Nice overhand into the level change for sure.
Under 4 minutes here, but a lot of time for Cornelia Holm to work. She's had the legs trapped now into half guard.
A lot of time left on the clock for Holm. See if she can do more with it than in the second round.
She's doing a good job of controlling that right leg of Waliczek. You can see it elevated. She's not really able to use it to initiate an escape. Waliczek's now looking to work for a Kimura, but she's going to struggle to get it from there, especially against the grappler like Cornelia Holm.
Could use it as a sweep, though.
That's very true.
From half guard.
Looks like Holm's got the wrist control around her back, though. That's going to nullify this attempt, unless Waliczek really cranks with strength. Now we can see Cornelia Holm's hand control on that wrist, all the way under the back of her opponent.
Good shoulder pressure here from Holm.
Holm maybe looking to set up this arm triangle.
Is she going to be able to pass this half guard, though? You can see Waliczek's got that butterfly hook in. If Holm rushes, she might find herself reversed.
Waliczek doesn't want her head a bit to be up against the fence, especially in this shoulder pressure position. She could get really stuck right there.
The one other benefit, you can see the coach
work in this
right in the
position.
corner. She's right in front of her coaches.
Trying for a choke of her own, but
Looking to reach over for an Ezekiel, but Cornelia Holm's not going to let it happen.
that'd be something, though.
She's going to struggle to get that from this position, but she is very heavily muscled. Oh, this is interesting. Now she's scooted off to the side a little bit. Good work by Cornelia Holm, clearing the head there. Working good shots to the body. Now that arm triangle's back on for Holm.
She will have to pass.
Good pressure here from Holm. You see Waliczek struggling with it. I'd love to see Holm pass the mount.
One
Using
side
the
of
shoulder pressure. Good job.
Heavy pressure from Cornelia Holm with her left shoulder onto the neck.
It seems Waliczek is very aware of that arm triangle, which is going to make it difficult to pin it to the side of her head to get the finish. But Holm's doing a good job of constantly working from top position. That's 2 minutes now of top position time in this round.
Final 90 seconds of this women's flyweight regular season fight here in PFL Europe. Earlier, Valentina Skatici advanced to the playoffs. Cornelia Holm looking to stay on top and potentially seize this fight against Marta Waliczek on bottom.
Waliczek's going to bridge off the fence here.
I want to see more urgency from Holm because, as we said, that second round could very well be a 10-8. In my opinion, she really needs to work for a finish.
Marta's being warned here. She's got her toes hooked in the fence. Little warning. Oh, and she bridges to reverse, but she's caught in her head and arm still. Now in top position, it's going to be far more difficult with the physical strength that she's got for Cornelia Holm to close that off.
Holm could have it.
She's certainly trying. She might as well give it everything. There's 30 seconds left. And this will absolutely count as a submission attempt as well, which is going to go a long way to the scorecards.
It's looking very tight here.
It's very tight.
She's turning purple. And she's out. Nice shot by Waliczek.
Resilience there from Marta Waliczek. Both fighters have shown their fair share of it in this contest. Hammer fist from the top. These are the final 10 seconds of the fight.
Strong finish from Waliczek here. Oh!
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges scored this bout 29-28 Holm, 29-28 Waliczek, and 29-28 for your winner via split decision, Cornelia Holm!
All right, I'm here with the winner, Cornelia Holm. Incredible back and forth fight. First, let's talk about the not so fun part for you. The head kick that comes up, drops you. Now, you recovered very, very quickly, but how much trouble were you in?
Not that much. I felt pretty safe as soon as I landed, but yeah, I mean, it didn't look good.
Well, that moment didn't look all that great, but the rest of the fight, incredible back and forth. You were able to score some kicks. You dropped her, kicked the legs right out from under her. Did you know when you hit the first calf kick how compromised she was?
No, I don't think I was, no. But damn, this was an amazing fight. I've never been knocked down like that, so just overall, fuck, that was back and forth, amazing.
It was a great fight. You took control in that third round with the wrestling. You get on top, and then she flips you. In that moment, what were you thinking?
I was like, damn, can my coach tell me the time? Because, yeah, I felt like I won the last round anyway, and I knew that, or I didn't know. I was like, maybe I'm down 2 rounds. I'm not sure, so, yeah.
If you had 10 more seconds in that fight, do you get the finish after the up kick?
Oh, yeah, of course.
She was hunting for the finish. She gets the decision. Cornelia Holm is moving on to the PFL Europe playoffs.